Hello, my name is Joseph Lee, and this is the 30th worksheet for Wildlife first graders. Alright, so first we have word problems. It says finish the stories by filling in the blanks with the numbers that make sense. Let's just do 1 and 2 for the first examples. So number 1 says Adam had 15 cents. A glass of apple cider cost 3 cents more than a donut. He bought a glass of apple cider for blank cents, and he bought a donut for blank cents. Alright, so we immediately know that we can cross off 15 since 15 is already used, and this information will come in handy that apple cider costs 3 cents more than a donut. A glass of apple cider costing more than a donut obviously means that the price of that apple cider is going to be higher. So right now we're just looking for the higher number of the 2, 6, and 9. What's the higher number? Obviously it's 9, so we know that the apple cider is going to be 9 cents, and he bought a donut for 6 cents, which is the remaining number. This checks out with the information since 9 minus 6 is 3. Ava bought a box of paints for 45 cents in problem 2. She bought a paintbrush for blank cents. The paint cost blank cents more than the paintbrush, and Ava spent a total of blank cents. So immediately we know that this total number is going to be the greatest number out of any of these numbers. So we can see that's 80, so we can put 80 cents here. We see that 45 cents is already used, and we know that the paint will cost more than the paintbrush because of this statement. So therefore, the paint will cost 35 cents, or excuse me, the paintbrush will cost 35 cents, and the paint will cost 10 cents more. And this, of course, checks out with the other statements. Let's go to page 2, where it's a similar situation. For the sake of time, let's just do the second one. Ian bought an orange for... Oh wait, that's just basically the same page, or same problem. Let's do the third one. Beth spent a total of 63 cents. Okay, so we're giving the total, so we can cross out 63. She bought a comb for blank cents. She bought a brush for blank cents. The brush cost blank cents more than the comb. So, if we know that the brush costs more than the comb, then we obviously know that whichever of these numbers is greatest, the brush is going to be that number. But importantly, this is 3 numbers, not 2. So that strategy we did on the first page doesn't work here. What's important to realize, though, is that the difference between these two numbers, 26 and 37, is this number right here, 11. So what 11 is going to go in is actually this last statement, because it's about the relationship between these two numbers here. So 11 can be crossed out, and now we know that brush is going to cost more, so brush is going to be 37 cents, since it's the greater number of 37 and 26 is going to be the comb. For the third page, we have simple addition and subtraction review. Let's just do 2, 7, actually no, those are too easy. Let's do 16 and 19. 26 plus 52, this is pretty simple. We just added down the, how we usually do it. Split it down the middle. 6 plus 2 is 8. 2 plus 5 is 7. We get 78 as our answer for 16. 19, we have 66 plus 17. Split it down the middle. 6 plus 7 is 13. Carry over the 1 into the tens place. 1 plus 6 plus 1 is 8. So our answer will be 83. And let's just try 31 for good measure. We split them down the digit places. 6 minus 7, we can't operate, or we can't do that function. So we go to the tens place and ask for a 10, which they will give us because they will be forced to. And 16 minus 7 in the ones place is 9. 4 minus 2 in the tens place is 2. And 4 minus 3 in the hundredths place is 1. So our answer will be 129. Let's move on to the fourth page where it says sign up. It says look at the problem and what's missing. The problem needs a plus or minus sign. So what we'll have to do is write a plus or minus in the box to make the problem true. So for this one, let's just do this column right here. Just those three actually. Alright, so looking at 8 and 2 equals 10, we know that in addition problems, the sum will have to be greater than the add-ins, or the things you're adding. And in a difference, the number that you will get will be less than one of the numbers that you subtracted from. So looking at 4, we see that the sum, which is 10, well, I kind of just gave away the answer right there, but the result, which is 10, is greater than any of the numbers here, so it would be plus. For 8, you see that 6 is not greater than both of the numbers, so we suspect it will be a subtraction problem, and indeed it is. 6 is indeed less than 7, so this checks out with our analysis of subtraction problems. 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 is greater than both 2 and 5, so it's going to be an addition problem. And that's it for this lesson. Thank you for listening.